Do Jade and Floyd refer to each other as sibling, twin, or brother? Jade and Floyd call each other, exclusively, by their first names. Bro and brother will sometimes be added to their en dialogue, but those are words they have never actually said. This is because neither twin is older than the other, and there isn't really a word for just brother in the Japanese language that does not insinuate age, with even twins differentiating between who was born first and who was born second, as that is just how the language is set up. There are two genres of words for sibling and its variations in the Japanese language. Calling, the kind you use in place of your sibling's name, and describing, the kind you use just to describe how you are related to one another. Ortho is an excellent example of the calling pattern, as he does not call Idia by name, only by Nissan for older brother. On en this has been localized as Idia, because that is the American English equivalent of what Ortho is doing, he is calling Idia. This aspect of their relationship is so important that it comes up directly in Book 6, when Ortho is dismissed from his role of Idia's younger brother and actually does call him Idia-san for possibly the first time in his life. In English this would be the equivalent of refusing to call your older brother anything but older brother, even when he is not in the room and you are talking to an unrelated person. Other examples in the game of the calling pattern are Najma and Leona, who use Oni-chan and Aniki respectively, for their older brothers in sentences that would, in English, exchange those words for their siblings' names. And an important moment in Jack and Ruggy's relationship is a line where Jack asks permission to call Ruggy Aniki. If Ruggy had said yes, Jack would have started calling him Aniki in the same way as Ortho calls Idia Nissan. And then there is the describing pattern, which involves words like kyodai for siblings, ototo for little brother, etc. These words are closer to their English language equivalents in that they are used to describe familial relationships, but not used in place of your sibling's name. Idia will describe his and Ortho's relationship by saying that they are kyodai or he is my ototo, but grammatically he is not substituting Ortho's name with those words, he calls Ortho, Ortho. The calling pattern can actually do double duty in this way. You can both say he is my Nissan and replace your brother's name with Nissan, but whereas you can say we are kyodai, you would not replace your sibling's name with kyodai. The rules are different. Note, this is for everyday conversation. Japanese is a very flexible language and grammar is often played with in places like certain Yakuza-based franchises. And another word that is covered by the describing pattern is futago, for twin. Jade and Floyd can and do describe one another as futago or kyodai, but when they talk to or about each other as individuals they call each other by name. To summarize, Jade and Floyd describe each other as kyodai, but do not call each other kyodai. Jade and Floyd describe each other as futago, but do not call each other futago. Jade and Floyd do not describe or call each other ototo or oni-san or any variation thereof. Jade and Floyd call each other by their first names, exclusively.